We looked long and far to find the least offensive coordinator when it came to defending our Super Bowl party, and that's Skip Munkelstein. You can see he's got his little whistle, he's got his hat, and he's ready to coach you up on what your Super Bowl party should be all about. And when he can't get the play in, he's going to call up to the booth for a guy with a little pro experience. Oh, whoa, hey, you going to swallow the whistle or you going to drop the whistle? Go get your whistle. Go get your whistle. Rockin' Randall's here too. We have fun microwave items. We got great desserts. And we got stuff, all you gotta do is rip it, grip it, and slip it in your mouth to have the best Super Bowl party ever. You won't need Coach Belichick to give you plays from some hidden camera, and you won't need Sean McVay to ram it down your throat. This is our Super Bowl party, like we do about this time every year. Let's do this. We keep losing whistles. I don't know where they're all going. We're going to be stepping around later and our toes will be whistling. Anyways, it ain't just all about food and drink here at Ken Murph Do This. We're also going to show you how to have some fun times with some bets and some games with your friends. And you all are familiar with squares, and somebody already took 0 and 1. I wonder why. Oh, that's a sentimental number for Rockin' Randall. Well, I know somebody else that likes 2 and 14 because of an introduction to a day where I thought maybe I was saving him, but it turned out he was saving me. Oh, but 14 isn't on there, so he'll have to go 2 and 1, 2 and 4, something like that. But squares, that's always a good time. You play them, you love them, and then some woman in accounting who's never even seen a football game wins the parlay. We're also going to see if food's going to be good through the ancient powers of the 8-ball. Ooh. But let's not waste any more time. You get to a Super Bowl party, and you like to have something out ready. And does that mean hot? Maybe not. Maybe you save the hot for later, because people trickle in. It's like, you get those early arrivers there, they're like, where's the bathroom? And then the next thing you know, they're in there taking a shower, and they come out after the game. It's like that old movie Summer School from the 80s where the guy got an A even though he was in the bathroom the whole semester. Then you got people that show up in the fourth quarter like, hey, I'm here to party. And it's like, who are you and where did you come from? And they're like, I'm a friend of Dave's. He was here taking a shower. And they're like, oh, yeah, we forgot that guy was in the shower. Anyways, something you can lay out and not worry the least bit about getting cold involves Flamin' Hot. And back in Chiptober, we had an entire video of Flamin' Hot chips. Now Doritos is in on the game with their Flamin' Hot variety. They have the Nacho Cheese Gets Lit, son. Lit AF. They got these little bags, which are handy if you just want a snack. And then they got the big bags too, but we didn't know. We got some sensitive eaters around here. And next thing you know, you got somebody knocking on the door and they can't get in because that guy's taking a shower. What's he doing here? Is he just here to take a shower? I don't know. Very orange, as a lot of the other Flamin' Hots were. Usually you gotta eat a couple and let them settle in. This is my dance. Ooh, you want some chips? You want some chips? I got some chips. You want some chips? Okay. It's kind of got to grow on you. Last year during the Super Bowl, there was that big campaign with Blaze, where Peter Dinklage sang about the Blaze chips, and then Morgan Freeman did the Mountain Dew Ice. We had those chips in our combination heat and sweet. These just kind of sit on the back of your tongue. All day long, we're going to really clap it up for the good ones, but Randy, what do we think of these Flamin' Hot Doritos? Well, hopefully you don't need to take a shower. All right, not for us, maybe for somebody else. We'll leave those for the next guy. Pizza is always a big part of a Super Bowl party. You can never go wrong with pizza. Pizza and wings, even better. Pizza, wings, garlic knots, a little Pepsi Cola, you're good to go. But maybe you don't have the space, or maybe you have something that you specialize in and that you're highlighting like we are today. But we don't want to forget about pizza and wings. Well, the guys over at Epic Mealtime have made their Super Snack Time Pizza in a Bag Pepperoni Jerky. Super Snack Time is proud to present the most original twist on bagged meat ever. All of the meaty and veggie taste of supreme pizza loaded into the thick, delicious pieces of pepperoni jerky. It's unlike anything you've ever had before. Now do us a favor, stop eating and start eating. Stop reading and start reading. I'm just going to stop reading. And we may be off to our first folly of the day. Because I think oh no, okay, we got around it. So you get in there and it's very definitely pepperoni. Okay? There's some nice twists. We're going to do a jerky video here sooner or later. We've probably been talking about it since we went camping. But this is definitely a piece of big pepperoni. It's good, because when you eat pepperoni right out of the bag, it tends to have that greasiness, and you know it's going to sit right here and it's going to give you enough to stomach. Randall, relax. This is flavored just right. Randall loves it. He's never even had it. Randall, can you get that whistle out of your eyes? You put it in your mouth, not in your eyes. Are you over there clapping? Are you clapping for the Wolfman? Get that. Oh my God. Put it off screen for a minute. It's spicy. It's flavorful. It's good to go. This rendition. Can you put your little hands in front of the camera, Randall? It's A-okay, we like that pepperoni. But now there's also a buffalo pizza style Super Snack Time pepperoni jerky. And I like that they're sticking with the pepperoni. Look at that. You could eat just that as a big piece of pepperoni. Just make sure you extract that out or your stomach will explode like a seagull eating an Alka-Seltzer. But let's peel off a nice piece here. And I gotta tell you, we are from Western New York. We have been to Buffalo, had the original buffalo wing. Let's see if this holds up or if its flavor is such that we can do it on its own. It's got a sweetness to it. It's got a spiciness to it. It has real nice flavor and texture. That's a good one. Yeah, all right. So, moving right along. I think after all that we should have a drink because it was flaming hot, spicy, and then kind of spicy. And we went out and looked at the clearance racks as we've been known to do. Oh boy, that's going to be a problem. And we found these football ice molds. And I think they were a Christmas present because it says holiday time. But we found these for like 14 cents on the clearance bin. Yeah, okay, that's fine, that's fine. So, use slow melting ice shapes to chill your beverages while you watch the big game. Simply fill the compact stackable molds with water, cover with the leak-proof lids, and freeze to create 2.5-inch ice footballs. These large ice footballs melt more slowly than regular-sized ice cubes, so drinks won't get watered down as quickly. Thank goodness. So that's looking like a real deal football. Oh man. So then you get in there, and there you go. Wow. Wow. How about that? A little wet, a little wet. So what? I'm going to fight about it? So there you go. That kind of gives you the, for the older drinkers, over 21, not Coach Monkstein, it's like one of those bourbon ice cubes that you want to just melt slow. And we have so much soda on this show, and we have so many, we just had the shakers for the crush and the A&W flavors. We said Kool-Aid doesn't get enough love here because we determined, yeah, Kool-Aid is still a great thing. And you know what makes it even better is when it's sparkling. Kool-Aid Sparklers, you can find these at the Dollar General. 50% less sugar than regular sodas, no artificial flavors, no high fructose corn syrup. It's about 45 calories and 11 grams of sugar. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. And we do have cherry, okay? So you get cherry in there and you get that going. And oh baby, look at that ice. Look at that big old glob of ice. Yeah. So let's give that a shot. it's interesting in so much as it's more like one of the clear sparkling drinks than it is Kool-Aid per se. Cherry, I'll give you my feelings on it in a minute, but they had two flavors this particular day, and we have one to grow on. Got our other little iced kebab there. Tropical Punch, same deal, 45 calories, 12 grams of sugar. Probably also red. Yeah, also red. So don't set your drink down unless you have two distinctly different drinks like this too. Or you might come back and somebody put a sucker stick in there, or there's suddenly lipstick on there, and you're like, man, usually I gotta pay for that. And they're like, hey, it's a freebie. Of the two, this Tropical Punch has the better flavor. The cherry, it's good, but it's a little overly cherry. It's almost like a cough drop or just syrup, if you've ever just had syrup or maraschino cherry sauce. So we're going to call this a split. Tropical Punch, cherry. Oh, Randall. Oh, goodness gracious. Makes me wonder what Randall had for breakfast. Some of that stuff was actually so spicy that I gotta take a pause for the cause. Plus, I don't want to smell those farts. Randall, did you have a $5 box from Taco Bell? Good golly, Miss Molly. So, alright, it's time to have some actual food, some hot food, and then we'll get into our desserts. If you're watching this at halftime of the game, too late. The party's already going. If you're watching it before... Oh man, I get so choked up talking about football. If you're watching it beforehand, get to the store. Now, who doesn't love egg rolls? I don't know, a lot of people. I've heard people say they hate egg rolls. But this looks like something straight out of the Chinese restaurant. Looks like something you picked up and you got with a meal with some mang pang pork and some chaba chaba rice. Nope, afraid not, friend. That is a chicken egg roll, and it's from our old friends at Taipei. This is a microwave egg roll. We don't have anything out of the stove today. Everything is already pre-made or out of the microwave. We're putting new and interesting twist. Now, that looks fantastic. How's it taste? I don't know. We got a little soy sauce here. We found these under Monk's bed. He's been known to hoard. Just box out of your way, Monk. This one's so old it doesn't even have the perforation on it. That's what she said. Soft, flavorful. And I'm not talking about bubble yum. Now we put a little soy sauce in there. Outstanding, Taipei. You wouldn't know this came from the microwave. It's not crispy like it's been deep fried, but it's a light crispy. Almost more like a spring roll texture with an egg roll taste. Put them up. It's good. Now, the microwave is one of life's modern marvels, and we all look back and we go, some stuff's really bad on the microwave. I remember the first microwave my folks ever got, it had instructions for cooking a turkey. I'm not lying, it was about as big as like a filing cabinet, and it had instructions for doing a turkey. I asked my Grandma, are we going to make a turkey? She said, not in my lifetime, and she's still going, and we still never made a turkey. Grandma, I hope you live to be 150 and nobody ever microwaves a turkey. But, we had our buffalo wings earlier, and not necessarily known for the originality of the wing, but they got their own spin. Sometimes they'll do those unlimited appetizers, $10, you can get wings coming, and that is a good deal in this day and age. Wings will cost you an arm and a leg, or a drum and a wing, depending. Fridays, chicken wings, buffalo style, out of the microwave, easy prep, heat and eat. So all you gotta do is microwave for 3 minutes on high. Flip the wings over, and then microwave again on 3 minutes on high. This is the important part. You let them sit for 1 to 2 minutes. You know why? Because it's congealing all the wing goodness and it's letting it encapsulate itself. You don't pull them right out and go, these are done, and then you're burning your hand and drop them on the floor. Like somebody who has square 0, 1, random. Hey, you chicken, Coach Monk, you just got whistled on the plane, Monk. You're going to get thrown out of the game if you do that again. Go back to your hole. Ooh, they're so good. And as you can see, they kind of look boneless. Trust me, they're not. We learned that the hard way. We had to do CPR. It's like you gotta like do the chest compressions and you gotta do staying alive. Staying alive. That's where Baxter is today. Don't ask, he's okay. So, I've always been a drum man myself. Going back to my days on the drum line. And I had that big fuzzy hat. I looked like a beef eater. It was very, very disconcerting. It used to be like you could get wings at Domino's before they went all boneless, and they'd be weird, like they were baked in the heater. These are reminiscent of that. You can cook these in a conventional oven. You bake them for 9 minutes, you flip them, you cut them for another 9 minutes. I would highly recommend baking these in the oven. They might be better that way. They're not so good this way. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt that they're probably better that way, but even if we eat all these, we would still probably be making this sound. Oh, Randall. Oh. He went from short and sweet to long and loose. Holy cow. Good Lord, Randall. Alright, well, we gotta end on a sweet note, because you gotta sweeten Monk up. He has never looked more serious in his life. He's ready to like get in some guy's face and go, you want to be on this team? You want to be on this team, Rocket Randall? When you get over here, you pick up my sunglasses and you do what you gotta do. Get down. Give me 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I lost count. 1, 2. Get down there. Get down there. 1, 2, 3. I might lose count again. Get off my field. Settle down, coach. Holy cow. Whoa. He's brown and furry and full of fury. Here, just keep your shades on. Whoa. Oh, here. It's cool, baby, it's cool. Here, I'll put them on. Alright. So we need to end on a sweet note. And, we got one thing that's a conventional institutional fave. We got another that, might be a little off the charts. I never thought I'd see the day. You know that every time I have one of these, I like to double down and quad up. But this is possibly the most stuff ever in an Oreo. Most cream ever. What do we got to expect? A lot of cream. I don't even know what to think. Would it be a quad like the champ? Let's ask. What should we expect, Magic 8 Ball, from the most stuff, most cream ever Oreo? Ask again later. Magic 8 Ball, what should we expect from the most stuff ever? Most likely. Well, alright, well, hey, you answered a question with a statement that refers back to the name of the Oreo. Whatever, most likely, we're gonna love it. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, my goodness gracious. That is truly a quad Oreo. Like, you can see the line. They just had people frantically, like Lucy on Lucille Ball, slapping 2 of these together at a time. That's how much cream is in a most stuff ever. Compare that to the cookie. It's incredible. So we're going to live life on the edge because we already know we like regular Oreos. We already know we like quad Oreos. We're going to quad the quad. so much sugar. I don't even know. That's like 8 Oreo creams. Meaning I just ate like 4 Oreo creams. I'm gonna have to eat these just to lower my blood sugar. And they're full of sugar. Oh, Coach, hopefully you got the first aid kit. Good Lord. We found something recently, and this is like what we talked about. Randall's over there breaking stuff again. He's just dropping. He did so many push-ups he can't even lift a fork. Ah, you gonna be okay, Randy? All right. So we found something at the store recently that we said we gotta fit it in. But how are we gonna fit it in? This is like, we can't wait for Thanksgiving for the leftovers video again. We gotta make this happen. Sour Patch Kids cereal. Now, none of us were actually overly excited about putting milk on something that's first it's sour and then it's sweet. But we said there's got to be a way to incorporate it. And we are going to let you know how this cereal tastes dry. But it's a Super Bowl party. You got to come with something original. You got to come with something fun. And we thought long and hard. And we took the conventional recipe for a Rice Krispie treat. We replaced the Rice Krispies with the Sour Patch. I'm allergic to Sour Patch Kids apparently. We replaced the Rice Krispies with the Sour Patch Kids to make you the most un-Rice Krispie treat ever. Oh, good Lord. Must be those cheap wings are all up in my sinal cavity. Ugh. Alright, so you know the routine. You could... What's it? Oh, it's that giant thing of ice. Clacking around. I think my nose might be bleeding. Oh, it's all about natural autonomic responses around here today. Sneezes, farts, coughs. It's all in fair play. Okay, so, yeah, baby. Yeah, look at that. That is a Sour Patch Kids cereal Rice Krispie treat. I don't even know how to describe that. Like, sometimes things are done for gimmick's sake. I don't know who greenlit this, but they should be kicked out of your Super Bowl party. One time, the only thing I can compare this to, and I may have made this analogy in a very early episode, one time I was at a movie with my nephew. It may have been the Hunger Games, Chasing Glory. Or the Hunger Games 2, Lord of the Rings. Or the Hunger Games, Harry Potter, Part 5, Jiggle Jiggle Star Wars. But I went to the bathroom, and there was an unmistakable odor in the air. And it smelled a lot like Fruit Loops. And I looked in the stalls, and I looked in the garbage, I couldn't find the culprit. And I looked in the sink, somebody had thrown up about 800 pounds of Fruit Loops. That's what this tastes like. This tastes like what that smelled like. Randall, I don't even care. I'm sneezing, you're cutting gas. Yeah, no way. No way. I'm gonna rinse my mouth out. Yeah, no, hey, let it rip, baby. Let it go. Go on, keep going. That's what this deserves. So many good things. And then this. I'm going to try a handful just for Snickers. Because we got to go, because we got to get to the second half. But they're like kind of these little Flintstone vitamin looking things. Eat them with your hand if you have to. We did our due diligence, Sour Patch Kids. We got them in. Post. So remember the Post family. They also make Oreo O's, Nutter Butter cereal, Chips Ahoy, and Nilla banana pudding cereal. If you want them, get them now. if you really wanted to get them yesterday, because pretty soon they're not even going to be allowed in the store, is my guess. Well, it's been another year of fun football, culminating with this Super Bowl party. Hopefully your team's winning if you're from Los Angeles or New England, and hopefully the Rams are winning if you're from anywhere else in America, because nobody likes the Patriots. I stay neutral. They're the Patriots. Anyways, don't forget, last week we had the end of our healthy January. October was Chiptober. That's why I got the fresh new dew in the football jersey. I'm feeling so fly and looking good and feeling fresh. We had all of those nice Crush and A&W shakers, and we're going into next week when it'll be Valentine's Day. And love will be in the air, and it'll be once again somebody's special monk-iversary. Hopefully we can have regular Monk back by then. See, with Coach Munklesworth, there's no question, but with Monk, I thought I was rescuing him, but it turned out he was rescuing me. So, we got some stuff to go put up. Is that guy still in the bathroom? Randall, just come in and shake your head twice if that guy is still in the bathroom. Alright, well, kick him out. And when you kick him out, send Baxter in there with a mop. Because I got a feeling he's run out all the hot water, all the cold water, and now he's just got dust falling on his head. Till next week, we're going to, at Ken Murph Do This on Twitter and Instagram, Ken Murph Do This on Facebook. Share, like, tell your friends, don't forget about the playlist. Tune in next week when all this will be cleaned up and we'll be having Valentine's fun. Will that be a great video? All signs point to yes. Without doubt. That guy stole your sheets. That guy stole our sheets. Randall, quick! We'll see you next time we do this.